When did you first notice symptoms of depression in your life? Story 34. Nolan battling the shadows of PTSD. Nolan was a proud former soldier, a man who had served his country with honor. When he returned home, many expected him to settle back easily. But for Nolan, the battle was far from over. The war zone had left invisible scars. At night, he was haunted by nightmares that felt so real. His heart would pound and sweat would soak his sheets. Loud noises, a car backfiring, a door slamming, sent him into panic attacks. He avoided crowded places, afraid of losing control. Friends noticed he was distant, irritable, and withdrawn. For years, Nolan bottled it all up. He told himself that being tough meant handling this alone. Real men don't complain, he'd say. But his marriage started to strain. His wife, Nolan, felt like she was losing him to a ghost she couldn't reach. His kids barely saw the man they once called Dad. One day, after an episode where Nolan nearly lost control at a supermarket, Nolan insisted he seek professional help. Nolan reluctantly began seeing a psychologist trained in trauma therapy. The road was rocky. Confronting memories he had buried was painful. Yet, with each session he learned tools to cope. Grounding exercises to stay present, controlled breathing to calm panic, and slowly, how to talk about his trauma instead of running from it. He joined a veterans support group, where he met men with similar struggles. Sharing stories helped him realize he was not broken, just wounded. Over time, Nolan rebuilt connections with his family. He started attending his children's soccer games again, finding joy in small moments. He practiced mindfulness and yoga, something he never thought he'd do. Nolan's journey is ongoing, but today he stands stronger. Not because the trauma disappeared, but because he learned how to live with it, with courage and hope. Coping strategies Nolan used: trauma-focused psychotherapy, e.g., EMDR, CBT, Veterans Peer Support Group, mindfulness and breathing exercises, family communication and rebuilding trust, physical activities like yoga to reduce anxiety. What listeners can take away: post-traumatic stress doesn't have to define your life. You don't have to suffer in silence. Healing is possible with help, patience, and community. If you or someone you know is struggling after trauma, reaching out is the first step toward reclaiming your life.